So, hello everyone, welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome. How are you, Brandon? Where are
Oh,
you?
I had a day today. You know what I did was I'm leaving for Russia in 2 days, and so I was on with Uliana this morning, one of the hosts there, and she was like, "Hey, can you send me a photo of your passport?" And I was like, "Sure." And so I go to send her a photo of my passport, and I'm like, "Oh, I'll send her a photo of my visa as well." My visa has expired to Russia. And
What
so
else?
I was just in a beyond. And then I was in a beyond for about a minute. And then I was like, okay, I need to get my ass into question. And I've been doing everything I can to handle
Chaos, baby, chaos.
chaos. So
Uh.
what's right about that I'm not getting? And what's right about this that I'm not getting? And what else is possible?
And now what?
And
What's
now what?
next?
What's next? Exactly.
Universe, please, magicals here.
I used to let my meltdowns last for days. Now I just let them last for like a minute or so, and then I'm over it.
Oh my God, what else is possible? So, welcome to our beautiful Zoom. And today you're gonna talk about happy body, easy life. And I really, really, really love to hear what you and me can explore with that.
Yeah. Who
You
would
know,
like?
I remember, I think once, I love this because I remember once I hear something, I think it was from Simone,
Mhm.
and then she says something like, not necessarily when you chase easy show ups, but when you choose happiness, easy always show up in your
Yeah.
life.
And also when you get that it's a choice. I mean, I didn't I that was so foreign to me that happiness was a choice. And I
Yeah.
remember when I started hearing that because I was like, well, if it's a choice, then why wouldn't I choose it? But that wasn't a good question. I had to begin to recognize that for myself, unhappiness and sadness and depression and anger and all of those things, they were so familiar to me because I grew up with that. That was the energy that I had um, synthesized myself to. So I had to learn that, wait a minute, what I've decided I am that's unhappiness isn't actually me.
Wow. And this is so true because it's like some people, and I'm including, we don't know what is happiness sometimes because
Yeah.
we bought a lot of stuff about what's happiness and what's sadness. So sometimes we just start living our lives and you just don't know about this.
Yeah. True story. And it is though, because a lot of people have happiness as a judgment.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
true.
this makes me happy, but this doesn't make me happy. And one of the things that so you and I both were just at the 6 day event that we did at Elugar.
Yeah.
And one of the conversations was about, well, a lot of the conversations were about liking yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, it's just been such a big part of what I really desire to have for myself because I know when I like myself, I am changing the world.
Wow.
I know when I'm not, I'm just being an asshole, I'm just not being me. But one of the things that I found really helpful in that conversation was Gary said that a lot of people misidentify being right as liking themselves.
Yes, that's true.
And I see the same with happiness as well. I've got it right, so I can be happy.
Yeah. Wow. And wow, this is so amazing because I remember this year when I started this year,
Mm,
I start uh, actually I start have this goal in my life because I only start have choices that brings me joy. So one of the questions I ask all the time is, okay, if I choose this, would it bring me more joy in my life? And when I start doing this, all my body start changing. So it was so amazing because I was in 6 days, and after I was in a foundation class with a friend, and she just told me, Juanita, I don't know what's happening with you, but your body changes so much. You have a totally different body. I don't know, 1 year to now.
Yeah.
And I said her, yes, because I always choosing now things that bring me joy. So it's like my body's answer like this, you know? So I'm happy. So everything for me and my body starts changing when I start having this kind of questions. Okay, if I choose this, would it bring more joy in my life? So what
Yeah.
else is possible?
Well, I think that everything that you just said there is exactly the energy of this title
Yeah.
for this call. You know, because if you want a happy, what did we call it? What is it? Happy something? What?
Yeah.
What did we call say the title again?
Yes. Happy body, easy life.
Right. Happy body, easy life. Yeah. And in that, it's like your body started changing as you got more joyful, but that all started from you being in question, you know, and it's
Yes,
one of
all
the
the time.
things, yeah, it's one of the things that is great about you. You know,
Yeah.
you're always asking questions with things. And again, for you know, if you're listening to this, how do you start? Well, you just start. You got to recognize where you're not in question and not judge it, you know, because judgment and happiness, that's two things that oppose each other. They cannot go together.
Mm-mm.
So if you want to get to more ease, more joy in your life, you've got to get over the place that you're wrong for anything.
Yes, and the same get out of control because sometimes we have all control for our life and we just don't have this acknowledge, okay, but if I choose joy, okay, I'm gonna get out of control. I'm gonna spend my time with another thing. I'm gonna add more things that may bring joy, and it's okay because this is gonna create more for your future.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can see now, but the day tomorrow you're gonna start receiving things in a different way, you know. And yes, the things maybe is not be comfortable, but I think in the end you're gonna just look and wow, that's the choice. You know, when you just get out of control about money, about oh, okay, I have money for this, or I don't have money for this. Oh, I'm gonna have I don't know people in my class. I don't know fuck it all, you know? Okay, this is gonna be have joy for my body in my
Yeah.
life, so I'm gonna choose it. Doesn't matter what gonna show up and what I'm gonna do and whatever. So when I start following this energy, everything changed in my life.
Yeah.
Everything. And
Well,
it's my
you
body.
the way you put that also, which I think is a big part of this, is you started choosing as if you were already the person that you would like to be.
Yeah, that's
And
it.
that's a big part of this is if you would like more joy and ease, start choosing as if you already have it. You know,
Yeah.
you would like more, you know, less struggle with money, start choosing it as if you already have it. And what I mean by that is, you know, you don't go and rack up your credit cards and go, okay, I'm going to go and spend everything I have to, you know, act as if I have money. That's not what I'm talking about. What I mean
No.
is, would somebody who has ease with money judge themselves about money? They wouldn't.
Yeah.
You know, would somebody who has ease with their body wake up and look at it every day with a, you know, litany of judgments? They wouldn't. So you got to look at, okay, who would I like to be and how would I choose as if I was already there?
Yeah. You wanna think is because you know I'm like a little control freak, but I'm much better now. But it
Anyone
was
else?
like I'm not more control freak. I'm better now. But I was, for example, having some choice in my life like, okay, I can choose this because that's the right choose, you know. I need to
Yeah.
go in this line, in this track, blah blah. And every time when I choose with this judgment for the rightness and the wrongness, it's like I always stay in the same place, you know.
Yeah.
Nothing changed for me.
Yeah.
So I know sometimes people just stop yourself because they don't have, oh, can I choose by happiness, by joy? This is possible because I need to be responsible, because I need to be in control, you know, and have a lot of judgments, a lot of things about this. And that's the reason the most of people for me just stay and don't create things and don't explore things and at the same time don't receive the beautiful things of the life, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's right there right now for you to choose. It really is. And like, and hey, hey, I also know what it's like to, I know what it's like to live from 1,000 excuses. I really do. Like I even this morning, like I texted Gary Douglas, and I was like, hey, can I have some of your magic mojo? And just realized this, blah, blah, blah about my visa. And he said, no, make it happen.
Wow.
And it was interesting because I was already making it happen. But one of the things that I've had, one of the things I've noticed about myself in the way that I just kind of part of that energy that you start noticing about yourself as you start getting a lot more self-awareness is part of that for me has been, I'll just wait and see what happens. You know, and so when he said that this morning, although I was already making it happen, it gave me this extra boost. And I just went, you know what, if I'm going to have anything be different in my life, I have to fucking choose it, period. No one's coming. So I'm going to say this to you, and some of you will hate me for it, but no one's coming to save you. Nobody's
No.
coming to, the universe is not your slave.
Yes, it's not your slave. I always talk with the people about this because sometimes people just look at the universe, please, universe, do this for me.
Yeah.
I'm just stay here sitting. Please do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So
Uh,
we have someone here. Stella gonna translate the people because I think we have questions.
oh, we have questions. And
Yes.
can I just say also, isn't it funny that for all of you watching that that Roannitta just speaks English now?
You told me, "Oh, you are the girl English is no, I'm not."
Don't
I
you
was
like?
talking, I
But
was talking
everybody's like,
with
well, whatever. It's just what Roannitta does now. She speaks English. See, it's like,
I was talking with Simone, I think yesterday or the day before, I didn't remember. And she told me, oh, she told Lale, no, go invite Juanita. Her English is good. She talk a lot with everyone. So for example, you're gonna tell you she doesn't speak in English, she's lying.
yeah, she's done a foundation class in English now, so she has no excuse.
And Lale just was talking with me this afternoon. Juanita Simone just told for me, if you're gonna say no for us, you're gonna lie. Oh my God, okay, I can do this in English, don't worry. So
Yeah,
yes, what the
you're
response.
amazing. I think it's great.
Yeah. Oh my God. Where are you,
Okay,
Stella?
so
Oh,
we have a question from Ana Carolina Vargas that says, I'm gonna read in Portuguese and then I'm gonna translate.
Okay,
Estou
Stella, do it.
Do it. Estou aprendendo a escolher a partir do entusiasmo cada vez mais. Se penso em alguma escolha e meu corpo se entusiasma, então eu sei que vai ser muito generativo para mim aquilo, mesmo que não faça sentido. So she says, I'm learning to choose from enthusiasm every day, each day more. And I think that, and if I think that what choice and my body gets excited, then I know it's going to be very generative for me. And that even if it doesn't make any sense.
Cool. Yeah. And that, one of the things that when you have that enthusiasm, that, excitement, and it's kind of, your body's vibrating and, and you're just like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. How much is that an awareness of the consciousness that you are, that you can actually contribute to the world? What would it be like to to live from that space, to not have to go into the drama that everybody else lives by, but to recognize this is my reality. This is where I live from. This is how
Yeah.
I'll choose.
Yes. And you also can ask to your body contribute with you because your body is here with you. So sometimes people just forgot and the body. And today, yesterday I just back from this bars class from Porto Alegre, and I just travel all the night. So I was so exhausted and so tired, and I was, of course, I had some sleep, and I just talked with my body this morning. Please, body, I need you. So what it requires from me, maybe we can send something in your schedule, but please, can you contribute with me because I really would like to do something. And so nice because immediately he just I have this sense of all my body put all the energy, and I did my live, and wow. So you can ask for your body to contribute with you. So what else is possible? He's for you.
Yeah. And one moment.
I have a little puppy here. Come here, vem cá.
Bless me. You have a little
You.
Gary gave Julia Sotis, who's an access facilitator, this question. I don't know, a while back, but she shared it, and I was like, man, that's brilliant. He was like, ask your body to show you how to take care of yourself.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, that's so beautiful, because it's like we look at our bodies also of something that we have to continuously, put energy into. It's like, what if your body is continuously desiring to contribute to you and what you desire to create in the world?
Yeah. And it's so amazing because during a long time in my life, I didn't include my body in my life. I
Right.
think, yes. So it's like me, and it's like I don't know. But now when you include your body in your life, you have a beautiful partner with you. So you can create more, and your body always pings you what's the next and what's required for you. For example, for you creating more money or expand your business, or I don't know, or have some sex or eat a good food. Yes. So your body just actually our body tell us everything about everything, but sometimes you're not present to receive this. So yes, what else is possible? Talk with your body and you have more joy too, because bodies loves joy. Body loves have fun.
Yeah.
Body loves money. People, bodies
Body
money.
loves money, definitely.
Loves money. Yes, my
Body
body
likes
loves
nice
money.
things. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. I received a message from. Ok. Stella, tem uma pessoa que mandou direto para mim. Você traduz? Have some people just send me just for me, just for fun. And they're
Just for
gonna
you, just for
tell
fun.
everyone.
Just for me, just for fun. I'm not sharing with anyone. There you
I'm
go.
gonna share with anyone now. So, Stella, ela perguntou o seguinte: ela tem problema de. Como é que chama? Eu não sei o que ela escreveu assim. Psoríase? Psoríase é isso? Eu não sei falar psoríase em inglês, gente. Já é demais para mim. Ela tem psoríase.
So this person says that she has a type of skin rash that is psoriasis.
Psoriasis. That's
Okay.
It's like it gets the skin gets really dry and opens.
Uh-huh. So,
E ela fala assim que ela já tá no Axis já tem um tempo e ela já fez alguns processos corporais e ela percebe que toda vez. Desculpa, Stella.
So she's in Access for a while and she's done a lot of body processes work with it, but she realized
Toda vez que ela entra num espaço de falta de dinheiro, falta de clientes, isso aumenta cada vez mais e ela não sabe mais como lidar com isso.
everywhere that she go Every time that she goes in a space of lack of money, lack of clients, it gets even worse.
E ela diz que ela tem muito julgamento, porque agora começou a aparecer no rosto dela e ela não sabe o que fazer.
And she has a lot of judgment of it because now it's getting to her face and she doesn't know what to do.
Okay, so is it yours? Don't you hate that question? How many of you hate that question?
I hate that question, especially when you are gonna ask for Gary or Dan or something. You just wait some, I don't know, the facilitation.
This is going to be amazing. Oh my God, I can't wait. What comes up with this? And then it's just like, is it yours? And you're like, fuck you.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
¿Qué pasa? I know
Que
that's,
ódio. My God.
but my question is are you a healer?
Mm.
And do you acknowledge that? How many of you are healers but don't acknowledge it? How many of you have bodies that are healers and don't acknowledge your body for it? And how many of you are both? So
Yes, she just right. She's sexual healer.
Okay, yeah. And what else? That's one part of it. But so is it yours, someone else's, or something else? My other question with that is the money stuff and the lack of clients yours?
Yeah.
So everything that you've done to buy it as yours when it wasn't, and everything that you've created or uncreated as a result of it, for all of you who've got any of this going on, will you destroy and uncreate it all?
Right, wrong, on the bad, party, park, 100 shorts, boys, posts, creations, bases, and beyonds. Oh my God, a lot of questions here.
See, we start pock and potting and everyone's in. Oh, now Siri thinks I'm talking to Siri, so it's all happening. I tell you.
Stella, we have Diego Braga.
And then everything that doesn't allow you also to everything that doesn't allow you to perceive what your body is telling you with all of that, will you destroy and uncreate all that? Times a godzillion, pock and pot. Right, wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 100, shorts, boys, pobads, creations, bases, and beyonds.
Wow. Wow. So nice, because you just start facilitating, Mel just, please, I want to hear this. I need to hear this.
Isn't that funny too? It's like, and start up the, turn up the SOP energy, and it's like, and the animals just.
Yes, I want, please.
What if your body was more like an animal?
Yeah.
Like it was so interesting. I was just at, Elegar for 2 months, and
Look, boy.
just it's so, that place is so nurturing. But I had so many beautiful experiences with my horse, who I have a full-on horse. He's just got so much energy, and not like me, because I'm just weak and pathetic, but he's just got so much energy. And so I went and did this photo shoot with him. Amanda,
Yes, I saw, it was amazing.
aren't they beautiful? And
yeah, your horse is amazing. I like him.
And that wasn't staged at all. Basically, so before I went up there, I just started communicating with him. I just started putting in his head the pictures of what I was coming to do with him. And this is a horse that I never would have thought in a million years that I would get on bareback, and I put on his bridle and I got on him bareback, and he just looks at me like, okay, well, now what are we doing? And he was just he was a different animal, and for me, what I recognized in that moment was, wow, I haven't requested that of you before, but I'm using that as an example, because what if you all not asked of your body that if you asked it, would allow it to gift you in ways that you could never imagine.
Yeah. Wow. Yes, what's your body asking for? Wow. So beautiful. And you're talking about horses. For me now it's so different. I love horses now. I want to buy my horse. I just found a new horse now. She's a girl. She's from Gary.
Oh, who is it?
Libya,
Okay.
the white one. She's amazing. And
And where are you going to be at Christmas this year? Where?
in El Lugar.
You're going to be at El Lugar, and El Lugar has a sale on right now where you buy 2 nights and you get the third night for free.
Yes,
Oh
that's
my
true.
goodness. And I wonder who else is going to be there. I'm going to be there. Simone's going to be there.
Dan's gonna be there.
Dane's going to be there. you know.
Everyone's gonna be there.
So if you get, maybe it's time to get over your money stuff and go, I'm going to El Lugar for Christmas. There you go. Just saying.
That's so true. Oh, should just say thank you.
Everything that brought up times a godzillion, right and wrong, good and bad, call 100, shorts, boys, povodes, creations, bases, and beyonds. Let me remind you all of something. What's heavy is not true for you. You got to stop buying this shit, because notice even the energy when I start bringing that up. And for some of you, you start instantaneously separating from it because you've decided you can't have it, rather than recognize when that energy comes up and go, fuck this, I'm having something different. See, if you're going to have lightness, you're going to have to fight for yourself.
Yeah.
You're going to have to be willing to recognize what you have been buying as lies, what you have been making true for you that isn't. And you're going to have to start choosing different. And I say this with intensity. I've done it too a lot. I still work my way out of it. This isn't me sitting here going, oh, just choose what makes you lighter and everything's wonderful. And, consciousness is just easy and everything. No, it fucking isn't.
No, it's not easy.
It's not. You desire to have more awareness and more joy and more ease in your life. You're going to have to fucking fight for you to get there.
And choose every day.
And choose every day.
Never give up, never give in, never quit.
Ask a question.
Ask a question.
Ask a question.
So, Diego, Stella, can you look here?
Então, Diego diz, como estar em constante permissão com o meu corpo para receber mais de tudo e todos, com total facilidade, alegria e glória, principalmente no aspecto financeiro. So he says, how to be in constant permission with my body to receive more of everything and everyone with total ease, joy and glory, especially in the financial aspect.
Well, one thing would be to stop seeing where other people don't receive and believing that's you. Because
wait, can you repeat that?
Yeah.
You're speaking English. I'm just kidding.
Don't see where other people can't receive and believe that is you, because are you somebody, Diego, who is more willing to receive others than they're willing to receive themselves?
Yeah. Yes.
So you got to recognize that receiving isn't about people. A lot of people have the idea that receiving is about is a flow inwards. No, receiving's not about a flow inwards. Receiving's the ability to go and be everywhere.
Yeah.
Receiving. Let me just say this part. One of the things with receiving is it doesn't always feel good, because true receiving is the ability to receive everything with no point of view. So to see where somebody, hates themselves and receive that with no point of view, to see where somebody can't receive and receive that with no point of view, to see where you have your, ugly parts or the parts that you're working on and receive those parts of yourself with no judgment of it or no point of view.
Yeah. And one of the things is when you are willing to be, you can receive everything. Everything. It's so much for me when I start being me and with this point of view, with everything, say hi. I start receiving more the things, and I have more clarity about the things and more awareness about everything. So I think when you start being someone else or living different reality that's not congruent, that's your reality, uh, you just stop the flowing for receiving, you know? So how can you be more you?
I love that.
Yeah.
That's a good question right there. How can I be more me? How can I be more me today?
Yes. How can I be more me today? If it's nothing was the question, if it's nothing's the wrongness about you, right's about you, hey, how can you can be more you? I don't know. Because we are just trying to be the right or avoid the wrong. And you are just like, ah. So if nothing doesn't matter, you
And
can be more, you can be you can have more fun and can receive it.
yeah. And find the things also that contribute to that. You
Yeah.
know, like you're not going to think your way out of shit. You know, you're not going to think your way out of stress and worry. You're not going to think your way out of, you know, anxiety or depression or any of that stuff. You're going to choose your way out of it. You're going to act your way out of it. And if you have a sense of, you know, even if you write down a list of what are things that give me more access to me, you know, for me, it's listening to classes. You know, I've basically, most days I've got something playing all day, whether that's just, you know, down low or whatever, because I like the energy it contributes. You know,
Yeah.
I like being in nature or with my horse, but I can't always have access to that because, you know, I travel a lot. I'm in cities and stuff like that. So it's like finding other things that contribute to that for you and choosing them, making yourself a priority in your life.
And one of thing I just learned with you in these times in El Lugar, because I remember when I start rode the horse. So I just was, oh my God, I need to be right with this horse because I don't want to fall and blah, 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 blah. And I remember you're running someday, I don't know. I just look at you and you are just being you with the trees and turn and look and you are just relaxed there and oh my God, I want to beat this. How can I be more relaxing with this? And when you just facilitated me in the 3D body class, you just told me, Juanita, you need to be stop control the things and just be you and receiving from this space that you are enjoying the things. And there was, oh my God, so is this. So I remember the next day, we just have this tour of the with the horses, and you just choose some horse for me, the Titan. And I was there, and oh my God, so different now because I'm being me. I'm not the perfect person with the horses, but I'm just being me here and what I can receive from this. And what's so amazing, everything changed like it changed tracks. So wow, because I'm not trying to do the right, to be me the right, you know. Okay, I need to do a good and right with the horses, with me, blah blah blah. And when I just okay, fuck this, I'm gonna enjoy this and relax and just okay, breathe. So that's the point that, oh my God, I'm being me because when you are you are like this. We are light. We have this joy. We have this relaxation. And I remember, I think the book of Dan, he talked about something like this. When you are being you, you're light. You have joy. You have relaxation. And when you are not being you, you are stressed. You are in control. You know, you try and do the right things, avoid the wrong things. So yes, what else is possible if you just ask this question? How can I be more me now in my business, in my money, in my relationship with my body?
And I think that was a beautiful way of putting all of that too, because see, like Roannitta just walked you through the difference, the different result that you get, or the different the way that things start showing up around you is determined by the space that you're being. Okay? So
Yes.
if your day's not working, if your horse ride's not working, if your kids are being assholes, if your relationship isn't working, if you're having struggles at work, if you're whatever that is, rather than seeing it as the problem, what can I be different that will allow this to change? And Gary said forever, he always said, everything I
Money
learned,
is not a problem.
yeah, that too. But he said, everything I learned in life, I've learned from a horse. And I never
Yes,
got that until I started
me
getting
too.
really close to horses. And I was like, and I could see where things weren't working in my life through the way that I was being with horses. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, wow, there's only one thing in this universe that I can change, and it's me.
And it's so true because I just did the conscious rider now, and it was totally different everything for me. And I remember I was with this horse, and in some way, this horse started being very slow for me.
Uh-huh.
So I just told Hugo, this horse is not working anymore with me because he's too slowly and I want to be fast and blah, 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 blah. And Hugo just told me, Juanita, horse is not the problem. So, okay, but can I change? Can I try another? So, okay, the other day he just bring this another horse and she was amazing. She's fast and she's and I was just like, oh my God, I learned with the boss horse,
Yeah.
the first one, he teach me a lot of things in these 2 weeks in Elgar about control, about relaxation, about everything. And she just teach me a lot of another things. And when I remember when I just leave, I just told Hugo the same thing. Oh my God, now I can understand Gary when he always say he learns everything with a horse. And this is so true because
Yeah.
I was in communion with my body and the horse just bring me the questions that I was, I don't know, doing a long time ago is in seconds. The answers just appear for me. Oh my God, this is this energy. It's not the answer, but it's like they bring me the energy, for the things. So that's amazing. That's amazing.
Well, I like that you said that you learned from both,
The roles, yes.
because it's, if you look at that, it's, if one's not right and one's not wrong, everything becomes available to gift you more for you. And this is
Yeah.
where we kill ourselves with judgment.
Yes.
Every time you judge yourself, you're killing you. And if you get that, it doesn't need to be, dramatic. It just needs to be an acknowledgement of judgment will only destroy you. It will never create you.
And they have graded about the things because the first one just helped him with a lot of things, and it's like he contributed with me until here.
Yeah.
And I still doing questions. So I receive another who contributes with me from here to now. So I'm so grateful about the bowls. It's the same when you are grateful about your choices because sometimes you just have this judgment about something just happens in your life. But this these things just bring you to here. So, how can
Yeah.
we can be more grateful for everything? Because when you have this gratitude, you can receive more.
Yeah, well put. And you can, and your life grows and everything expands when you have gratitude.
Yeah. What else is possible? Oh, we have
And
here.
it's like, it's that, we talked about happiness being a choice. So is gratitude.
Yes.
Try it. Try be grateful for the things that you have no gratitude for, and see what shows up. And it's also, see, it's also not about saying I'm grateful for this while being in judgment. Gratitude is not a judgment. So it's recognizing where you aren't grateful also, and asking for it, going, okay, what's it going to take for me to get into gratitude with this?
Yeah. I always say when you have a happiness, joy, you can create everything, and when you have gratitude, you can have more. So yes,
Well,
for me,
it's an energy that matches what's
yes, the
true
match
for
is
you,
perfect. Mhm.
and it's like, because how many of you are fucking just bored out of your brains lately? So fucking bored. I was on a call with Dane the other day, and it was so funny because he's just on a Dane rant. For any of you, you've probably all been on some kind of Dane call. When he gets on a rant, he's on a rant,
Yeah.
And he was just like, and he was talking about how he realized, even for himself, he was like, in the things he'd been asking for, he was like, I realized I'm just a fucking boring cunt. And I was like, oh, it's so good, because I see that in myself too. I'm like, I'm like asking for things that are nowhere near even close enough to
Yeah.
what's true for me. So see, in that, I bring that up because we all do this. We can all relate to that. So you don't have to judge that. But what if you could look at it and go, okay, I'm fucking bored with how small I'm creating myself. Good. That's an acknowledgement. And now you can change it.
Yes, and you can always have new choice.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yep.
always have the questions.
Yep.
So what else is possible? We have a lot of questions here, but you can select some questions.
Well, I
Stella,
can
can
see
you
them. Are you
can you
selecting?
read Aline?
Aline.
Yes. Aline Alves. Por gentileza, podem me trazer uma clareza a respeito do medo de exposição que estagna por receio de não conseguir sustentar um posicionamento profissional. So, can you kindly bring more clarity about fear of exposing, being exposed, that makes you stop for fear of not being able to sustain a professional positioning?
Okay, so fear is something that is being impelled into the world right now. Fear this, fear this, fear this, fear this, fear this. Fear is the lie that stops you. Okay, so fear is something called a distractor implant. Get yourself to a foundation class if you can, and you'll get the awareness of that. But basically, when you're in a distractor implant, so let's say you go, okay, I have fear. If you make that fear real, then the only choice you have now is to react to it. Okay, so it takes you, what a distractor implant does is it takes you out of action and it takes you into reaction, and it leaves you with no choice. Okay, fear is one, blame is one, anger is one, shame is one, jealousy is one. There's lots of them. Okay, but if you notice, when you're in it, now you're going, okay, I have fear of this, therefore I have no choice with it but to react. But it's never the thing that's actually creating it. It's what distracts you from what would set you free if you were to acknowledge it. So that probably made a lot of sense. Everything that is, okay, here's what you want to do. All the distractor implants I have here and everything underneath it all, I now destroy and uncreate it all. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all 100, shorts, boys, povads, creations, bases, and beyonds. Every time that fear comes up, poc and pod, the distractor implants, and everything underneath it.
Yes, and who does belong this? Because this is yours. Because how many people are you just allowed about have this point of view? Because when I talk with people, the first point of view the people with, for example, Instagram and things like this is, oh, I don't wanna expose myself. I don't wanna do videos and blah 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 and blah blah blah. And this kind of things is a conclusions. So the questions. How can be more easy for me?
Yeah.
And you know, when I start do some videos a long time ago, I'm not a kind person of videos. I'm now, but 5, 6 years ago, I'm not like this. So I remember I started with some videos and some things that's easy for me talk. So maybe you can find something nice that you'd like to talk about and share with people, you know? You don't need to do whatever people doing, you know? That's my point of view. So
Yeah, that's a
also
good point.
yeah, start is easy. So if for you, for example, if you are a facilitator or maybe a practitioner, if easy for you talk about the mantra, easy joy and glory, talk about this. So yeah.
Yeah, I love that as an awareness and a tool also. And you just gotta, it's like with anything, you just gotta start.
Yeah. Yes, everyone starts from somewhere. So what else is possible?
Everyone
You know,
starts from getting out of bed. That's how we all start. So just get out of bed and start.
yes, take a shower and go live. So yes, because we have so much judgment about what the people gonna what I don't know what people gonna see me if I do this video and what people gonna talk about me. Fuck people.
Yeah, fuck people. If
Fuck people.
you're gonna worry about what people are gonna think, your life is gonna be this big.
Yeah. Yes, because you know people gonna judge you anyway for me. So if you're right, if you're wrong, if you're beautiful, if you're not,
Yeah.
you live in this reality whose people judge themselves. So if they judge themselves, of course they're gonna judge you. If you judge you, receive money from this. So what else is possible?
And
Just
exactly that. You gotta remember every time you refuse judgment, you refuse money.
yes. So be rich.
Be
Receive
richy,
judgment.
be richy.
Be rich. What else is possible? So have here now Stella Beatriz.
I want to say that somebody put in there, amazing live, your English improve a lot. Congratulations, beautiful. See, there you go.
Oh, that's our teacher, our Thais. Do you remember the teacher for the foundation class? The school? You're amazing, Thais. I love you.
I didn't find Beatriz.
No? Okay, she just me too. Let me find her again. She just she just she just asking about some pain in her back.
Okay.
Let me see if he where is she?
Where is she? Where is she?
Oh my God. She Ok, here. Estou há meses com dor na lombar. Nada passa essa dor.
So I have pain in my lower back for months and nothing makes it go away.
Well, that's a nice question.
You facilitated me another time. I don't remember about something like this. Do you remember? And
Yeah.
then he just I was receiving ESCC. He just looked my back. Oh, you need to ask me if you have some pain. And okay, but sometimes you're have so many people to talk with you. So he just sent me the same facilitator you did about the pain of the back. Something are you refusing about it?
Well, I'm going to give you guys the process for this, because a lot of the time with especially lower back pain, there's something that you are hiding or holding behind you.
Yes.
Okay? Because notice, like, I remember this time I was 18 years old and my back locked up. I couldn't walk. It was that bad. And I was so angry. And I called up my mother because I was living, with some friends, and I was like, I need you to come and get me right now. And I need you to drive me to my father's house. And I had this was just came up. This wasn't me, just my back locked up. And I knew I had to go down there and see this man who I hadn't spent much time with. He was someone in my life who was, not a very kind person. And so I went down there and I just fucking exploded. I'm talking about, I screamed at this man for an hour. And one of the things I realized, but not until later, was that I had put so much of my power behind me in order to become what I thought he wanted me to be. And
Wow.
so one of the things with lower back things is I can pretty much get a sense of, if this started a couple of months ago, what was there, what awareness did you have that you didn't want to have, or what awareness were you having that you weren't willing to receive with this for the persons or persons with lower back pain. And then what are you hiding or holding behind you that if you didn't would make you aware of a level of power, potency, presence, difference, and capacity that you're not sure you or the world could handle. Everything that is times a godzillion when you destroy and uncreate it all.
Yes, podcast 100 shorts, possible creations, basins. I love this facilitation.
It's a,
This is
it's a
amazing.
good one. And it's like, and
It's a good one.
when my back hurts now, like if I get where my back locks up, I can almost every time trace it to some awareness where I'm trying to suppress myself.
Wow. Wow.
So what if you, for all of you, what if you were willing to let yourself just go? Let yourself be the chaos that you are.
Let it go, let it go.
Let it go, let it go.
Oh my God. So amazing. Oh my God. I love this. We have Mariana. I think she's gonna be the last question. Mariana Junqueira, Estela Maria.
You
When
and I do
you,
stuff when we get together, don't we?
uh-huh,
Sorry, you were gonna
yeah.
question.
So, Mariana says, quando se escolhe muitas coisas, escolhas profissionais, e se tem dúvidas sobre elas, qual a melhor escolha? Como se libertar do que existe de ruim da profissão, mídia? So when you choose a lot of things, professional choices, and you have a lot of doubt on them, what's the best choice? How to get rid of what's bad in your profession, medias and stuff?
Another distractor implant. Doubt's one of them too. You know, POC and POD, all the distractor implants, everything underneath it. But then also how many of you kind of do that? You'll have, you know, a few choices and then you go, I don't know which one's going to work the best. That's not a good question. And that's not a question. Okay. You want to start asking for one. Here's one of my favorite processes. Okay. When I'm looking at choosing anything or just desiring to have more clarity about something, is what energy, space, consciousness, and choice can I be to have total clarity and ease with this? Everything doesn't allow it. POC and POD, right and wrong, good and bad, POD and POC, all 100, shorts, boys, perverts, creations, bases, and beyonds. I run that at night when I'm, you know, asking for clarity on different things. I usually every time wake up the next morning with more clarity on what I'm actually desiring to choose. Okay, so try that too. Run the processes. Ask, like even the question that Roannitta gave before of, if I choose this, will I be happier?
Yeah.
Good question.
I told it was the last one, but I like the Beatriz question.
Okay, we'll just keep going.
She just said, I have a problem with my marriage. Of course, it's a marriage. Just kidding. Go, Stella.
I have a relationship class coming up in 2
Ah!
days. Oh my
my
goodness.
God.
Relationships beyond normal. It's in Portuguese for any of you who
I saw it's
have your
13, November
relationship
13. Where's the romantics here? Go, Stella. You can translate it now.
Go, Stella, go.
Go, Stella, because she's romantic. She started to be nervous. She's, oh my God, I'm a romantic person.
So, eu tive um problema no meu casamento. Depois disso, eu passei a sentir dor. Faz sentido sobre reprimir. So, Beatriz says, I had a problem with my marriage, and after that, I started feeling pain. So, it makes sense about repressing.
Yeah. Yep. So all the decisions that you made about all that, all the decisions, judgments, conclusions, and computations, everything that is, well, you destroy and uncreate it all. Right and wrong, good and bad, POD and POC, all 100, shorts, boys, povads, creations, bases, and beyonds. And here's a tool for this. And if you want more relationship stuff, come on, relationships beyond normal. Hello, people. Come on. Let's
Yes,
do
look, 13. What
but
is
now
thir-
the 13th. Yeah,
Mm.
exactly. That's when it's going to be.
2 o'clock Brazil time, people. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's do this thing. What was I going to say? Oh, so if you're being triggered in relationship, if you've got a problem in relationship, it's never, and you're going to hate me for saying this, it's
I know.
never about the other person, ever. Okay. And this is one of the toughest things to get when you just like, but they're an asshole. They're being an asshole and it's their fault and they're doing this. Well, that's not going to get you any freedom. Here's what you want to start asking is when anything triggers you or puts you into a place of separation or judgment, where have I been there and done this? Or where am I currently being and doing it and not acknowledging it? And then destroy and uncreate all that. Because in order for you to be triggered, there's somewhere that you're being the energy that triggers you. And this is how you start to recognize that you can change anything because you're creating everything.
Yes, everything. What else is possible? So,
I forgot how to say it now. ¿Qué más es posible?
¿qué más es possível?
Español.
This is in Spanish.
¿Qué más?
¿Qué más es possível?
¿Qué más es posible? That's right.
I like it because we are a lugar and everyone speaking English, but we have Spanish also. So just me speak Portuguese. And I remember one day, she's trying to talk with someone in Spanish. He just, Roannitta, please help me. And I speak Portuguese. Yes, but it's almost the same.
Almost the same. It's not, but it kind of is. Some of your words are similar.
And everyone just look, Roannitta, please can you talk with the guys? I'm speaking Portuguese, not Spanish. Oh my God, what else is possible? Yes, we're gonna have this call of Brendon on Thursday, 2 p.m. from Brazil time. So Bonique just put here the link, and we're gonna have a 3-day body class coming.
In Sao Paulo. It was going to be in Rio, but now it's going to be in Sao Paulo.
Yeah, it's gonna be in São Paulo. It just changed a little things. And if you guys want to join, we have an amazing group. I know all of you is in the Brendon's group in Brazil, but you're gonna put all the information there. So we're gonna have this beautiful 3-day body class coming December 12. It's 12, 13, and 14.
Yeah.
Just for Christmas. Imagine this gift from Christmas.
Oh, buy yourself a Christmas gift. Happiness, joy,
Yeah,
receiving.
this is amazing. Let me see. Oh, yes, Monique just put it here. And if you guys would like to have more information, you just talk with me, Monique, and Anna, and Dani, and we are here for contribute with you. And it's gonna be amazing class. Imagine you just finish your 2025 asking for the beautiful miracles and magicals for 2026 in a 3-day body class.
Yeah, let's do this.
Oh, yes, I'm gonna have a symphony too. Yes.
Yeah, you're all included. And I love watching Christian. Is it Christian? I love watching you drink your mate.
Yeah. What else is possible? Let me see here. So, Brendon, thank you so much because I know you are a little bit crazy because you're gonna travel in today. So thank you for
Well, what would
stay
it
here.
take? What would it take for me to be traveling in 2 days? Just send me some visa mojo and
What's happening is you're always having problems with some visas.
oh well,
Always
lately
creating some emotions before your trips, maybe.
Oh, thank you for saying that. Actually, I need another Brazilian visa. Thanks.
Oh my God, we just expired too? In
What?
Brazil? Just expired? Because you just took now.
Yeah, but I think it's every entry.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I need
Oh
to
my
find
God. Yes,
Yeah.
you need to do a visa, please.
Yeah,
So, guy, thank you so much. And you're gonna put the
Bye.
recording in Brandon's group if you guys wanna listen again and what. And please, if you guys know something can receive from this call, just sharing. And what else is possible,
Yeah,
Brendon? Thank you
share it
so much.
around. Yeah.
And I see you in Croatia now.
And get happy and just
Yeah.
even if nobody else will, you get happy because you're capable of it.
Yes. Body's happy, easy life.
Yeah.
What else is
Beautiful people.
possible?
Anita,
Thank you,
Stella,
Stella.
thank you for translating. You're wonderful.
Thank you, Monique. Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you, Monique.
Bye-bye. And
Wow.
come on, 2-3-day body class is gonna be
It's
amazing.
gonna be amazing. Yep.
Bye-bye, people.
Thank you guys. Bye. Kisses.